Hey, sorry. We have a little kitty visitor today, so been slightly distracted. But back from Montreal and ready to do some more sealed on Magic Online. I'm really enjoying the format. It's been pretty cool. So let's get started. Yes, buy those cards. Yeah, buy we Seamus. All right, open some packs. Let's see what happens. All right. Well, that's the fun part. Let's see what's actually in there. He's fun. Depends on how many nights you have, I guess. I like Trap in the Tower a lot. As much fun as the Magic Mirror would get to be, it's not an easy one to build around. Ooh, one pie. That's pretty good. So if we have a way to trigger this, this seems like fun. So, multicolored cards. Ooh, our green is just terrible. Okay, great. That's easy. Oh, of course. We get this card. Well, this isn't an easy one. I have no idea what to do. Simply because we have the Worthy Knight, this guy, and this guy. I'm going to start with Black-White Knights, because it's simple and straightforward. That does not mean that's necessarily the right way to go, but let's start there. Outflank tends to be great in that kind of deck. Like I said, I like Trap in the Tower, Worthy Knight if you can trigger it a bunch. Meh. We'll put one in just as a 4-drop spot. Ooh, maybe not. Yep. Put some pies in there. That's a good guy, which may mean we play a Skewer, which I'm not a huge fan of. And this is looking a few cards short. Let's switch it this way. This is not looking like a great deck. Okay. So if we did want to force this, we'd be in some trouble. So many 4-drops. Ooh, okay, so that's brutal. Not a huge fan of this solution. Because we have 2 spinning wheels, we have an option of maybe cutting some of the not so great knights and putting in some of the better, maybe red ones if we have. The trebuchet is good. Ugh, this is... Alright. Nope. Said it was the obvious way. I didn't say it was the right way. So let's... One thing I like to do when I don't know what I'm doing is kind of just sort by this. Not saying that commons can't be good, but this kind of gives us an idea of maybe where some of the stronger cards lie. Unsurprisingly, white doesn't have a whole lot. Neither does black, and those are the 2 colors that we were trying to get in there. So... Oh, man, this is... Yeah, okay. So this is reminiscent of what I experienced at GP Montreal. I didn't have the greatest pool and felt a little struggle bus trying to come up with something. So let's take a look at blue red, because we do have all of the ops. I feel like the straight removal in this is going to be missing some. We do have a fair amount of artifacts we might be able to look at. So that's not great. At this point, we have some flyers, but nothing that beats a spider, which is disconcerting to say the least. So let's see. We do have a bunch of ops, which makes the Wolverine better. We have Witching Well. Put her in. That doesn't count as drawing a card, but it's something. Okay. Oh, we have a couple of these. Okay. We don't have a ton of knights, which makes the trebuchet a little bit worse. In fact, okay, so we have 2, it looks like. Not great. We could play these guys if we want to be a little bit more aggressive. So maybe that's what we look at. Maybe we look at blue-red kind of aggressive. Now, I actually haven't played this type of deck yet. I haven't had the opportunity. So this will be an interesting experience for me. So we have, like I said, a couple different ways to draw some cards. This is fine even just as a 2/2 for 3. Which means I don't know if we play both of those. We're not actually splashing anything. I don't know that we think we're splashing in this pool. This is slightly depressing. Since we don't have a 6-drop, I don't mind putting that guy in. He's decent. We have way too many 1-drops. This guy's done some serious work for me. I don't know if it's the right card in this deck, especially if we're trying to be a little bit more punch you in the face. Feel like we're going to want to leave mana up for opting and thrill and not necessarily want to activate him. We do have 1 barge in, but without more pumps. I mean, I guess we have the Knights, the Rimrock. I'm still just kind of underwhelmed with this guy. So let's see. Let's take a look through. What cards am I upset that I'm not playing? If anything, it would be Baked into Pie. I mean, our black has both Reeve Soul and Baked into Pie, which are awesome, but just not much else. Our green just... I don't think it's good enough to play. So this has us at 41. I do tend to run the terrible player play and run 1741, especially in a curve like this. Let's just take a look. This card isn't super aggressive. We can cut this one. It's not going to do a whole lot. I think we're just turning dude sideways and trying to kill. Run away. What do we have to get back? Brazen Bower. Oh, see, we're even creature light, and if we're trying to punch people in the face, we need better creatures. All right, so we could just play the dwarves. At best, they're going to be a 3/3. That's not super impressive. Um, at least they're 2/2s, but man. Okay, I think I'm gonna cut her. Let's add these guys in. I'm also gonna bring in the barge in just because I want to be. This isn't a control deck. I don't have the things to control anybody with. I think I'm gonna cut the runaway just because I am still creature light, and I have concerns about that. I'm not as worried about ramp, although that makes the brazen bower or the animating fairies a little worse. So we have possible 2, 3, 4 triggers, but it's still pings. I'm almost tempted to bring this in over having 3 ops. I mean, realistically, that's too many, although it does help us trigger the stuff that cares about flying, so maybe it's worth it. Like I said, I've never actually played this type of deck yet, so in some ways this is going to be good for me to see how things work. Of all the cards left in this pool that I'm most upset that we're not playing, I really like the Rampart Smasher, but that's definitely not fitting in here. I said Baking the Pie is good. It's a classic removal. Yeah, I think this pool just is kind of weak. Yeah. All right, so let's run with this. See how it works. Worst case scenario, we go 0-3 and we learn from our mistakes. It'll be interesting to see how well Opt runs with the Wolverine and the Pyromancer. I'm also hoping Throw will help us dig through our deck kind of fast. So let's see. I'm not super confident in this, but it should be enjoyable at least. I was in Montreal this weekend for the GP. I did manage to win a last chance trial, but the 2 extra buys didn't help me a whole lot in the main event, unfortunately. This is a little land heavy, but we have Opt and we're first. So we will stick with the plan of punching people in the face. Throw this guy in. First 2 turns are fairly straightforward. Ah. It's a race. Okay. So Opt is an instant. See if he wants to block. I'm still almost tempted just to use Opt here. So if we can see what we can grab. I'm not super happy with our hand right now. Yeah, no, that's done. Okay, good. This gives me, make sure I get Charmed Sleep next turn for whatever scary thing he plays. I have not been a super fan of the Skira, like I said a little bit ago. In some decks, it's amazing. In my night decks, it's been meh. But the food can actually really matter, especially if he has something like the Bognati that gets out of hand really fast. Yep. I'm actually almost tempted to Charm Sleep this guy. Just... ugh. Just so we have something to do. Let's see. Oh. All right. Yeah, alright. I'm going to take the coward's way out and just play the 2/2 flyer. This whole drawing extra card things, I'm going to be okay with. This is kind of nice. Thank you, Pando. It's nice to see you guys. Let's see. No. Not fair. I mean, at least right now we win the race. Ah, okay. There's nothing that we need to do that requires me playing a land right now. He is going to get +1 in first strike with the opt, if nothing else. So let's start there. He didn't attack, which makes me think he wants to block, and I kind of want him to block. So let's see what happens. If he didn't attack, I don't know why you wouldn't if you weren't going to plan on blocking. All right. So we will start by opting so he gets first strike. If he does something crazy, we have the barge in. Ooh, we can live the dream of making the dwarves. Let's do that. I'm not saying it's a great play, but it's going to be fun. Yep. So we live the dream, playing 2 dwarves in a turn. And are completely okay with all this drawing of cards. This is awesome. He does have 6 cards in hand, which is slightly intimidating because he just played 2 of them. Just 2 creatures in what seems to be a black-red aggressive deck. Oh, okay. Oh, that's a good sign for us. And now I can't even really attack because, well, the dwarves are bigger than the crusader. Ooh, so tiny. Nah, it would just be a little tiny. Alright. Once again, no reason to play a land yet. We're just going to turn our dude sideways. Let him decide what he wants to do. We have Thrill. We have Barge. And eventually Charm. So I just feel like we have all the things right now, which may make me a little too cocky. We'll see. Alright. Make sure Arena doesn't screw up our mana. Discard that. doing 4 damage to it. So the best we can do is give it +2, so it's still going to die. That's fine. He did his work. I wonder if it would have even made sense to kill one of the dwarves so these traded. Unless he has another one or another trick. Because he's still kind of on the back foot here. In this case, I think we just keep pressure on. There's no reason to play removal spells. He's having to block. Unless maybe he wanted to get rid of that guy because he thought it was tagging him too much and too much of an advantage for us, which may be the case. Yes, more cards in your graveyard, please. Makes Tiny better, and I have no ways to really... I don't have... Like, he has the Eye Blight, or Eye Collector, excuse me. Which would have done some work for both of us, but that's okay. Oh, he has a good card. Although he can't play it this turn. Well, we know what we're saving the Charm Sleep for. Ballsy, attacking. Okay. I'm like, that doesn't seem right. Well, I think we know what we have to do here. Now, normally getting the extra scry would not be fun. But since he's tapped out... Boop. Oh, that's a cute little animation. I've never seen that one before. And then the dwarves will just kill him. That's angry there, I guess. Nice. All right. Honestly, that worked a lot better than I expected. I did not expect it to go that well. I think mostly the him having us draw cards definitely helped. All right, next one. Let's see what happens. All right, so we're on the draw, but we don't have an island, which makes me a little nervous. We do have Thrill and Rimrock. I'm going to keep this. It's possibly pretty risky, but I want to try it. Okay, so we only have one barge, but we keep seeing it. So it's going to be the card of the day, I think. We're not going to use this as a trick. We're just going to try to punch him in the face. Ooh, okay. Okay, so he can't block, so we're going to attack anyways. And on the off chance he actually blocks, we'll barge in. Because I'm totally worth, like, happy making this trade. Okay. Before he can do any funny pump spells, we shall do funny pump spells. Oh, and he's not a human. Oh, look at that. I should read my cards. It didn't even occur to me. All right, we'll play a dwarf and hope the other dwarf falls behind because they're like BFFs or something. No. Okay. Spider's kind of the bane of this deck. So we have a couple options here. We can play for the longer game, play the Wishing Well, kind of sit back a bit. We don't have a trick. so I'm hesitant to attack in with everybody. I actually don't mind making him retake his turn. We can always thrill at the end of our turn if we're starting to get nervous, if he plays something crazy. Yeah, that is super cute. Okay. And since he's red-green, he's probably going to play some stupid big dudes here soon. So if I can get some extra damage in for when the board gets clogged up, I think it's a little bit better. Okay. So the question is, do we thrill here? Oh, hey, he's joining the Rip Rock team. So we're at 4 mana. He will punch through eventually. I'm really tempted just to throw the Wishing Well away. Just to dig a little bit faster. If I can find a Charmed Sleep, that would be amazing. And, well, an island. Let's do that. I'm not feeling super confident right now. Okay. So we did get our Dwarf Dream. Well, that's not good. I've got the stream up and running and I can see video, but that's on my phone, so I don't know. I know I'm dropping some frames, so if that might be a problem. Alright, let me play this. I think I'm in trouble because of the stupid spider. Not going to attack. Ugh. That is not great for us. There's no reason to block right now. This is going to be awkward. We really need a removal spell for this guy. It makes me sad that I don't have my Brazen Bower the fairy. So we're on the go wide plan here. Oh, man. He's going to have all of the big dudes. So not cool. Nope, no reason to block. At this point, if he doesn't play, never mind. Well, okay. So he hasn't... At this point, I am just turning all of my dudes sideways. Because if we just sit here and wait for him to play a bigger dude, we're never getting through. See, I think that's wrong. I think you should really block both dwarves. Because you can get rid of it. Okay. So let's opt. Oh. So how many extra draw card things do we have? We've used several of them already. He's going to take 9 and go to 3. Which means if I grab this guy and just trigger him one more time, we win. And we can cast him this turn. So let's do that. He still actually only well, he'll have possibly 2 blockers. Which means he's still just dead, right? Block, block. Let's think about this for a second. Make sure I'm not making a mistake. He has 2 blockers and a green, a single green. If he blocks the dwarves, he still takes 5. Is there a single green trick I'm forgetting about? I don't think so. One way to find out. Nope. All right. Yay. So, okay. Definitely liking this deck more than I expected. Let's not worry about that. And keep playing sealed. I hear you, wee Seamus. I'm excited to get some more experience drafting this set. I don't have a whole lot, and it seems pretty intense. Okay, I love the name Death by Kittens. I don't care if we lose. This person's awesome. Okay, we have the Wolverine and 2 card draws. I love the Enchanted Carriage. We're keeping this. Snap keep. Oh, and he's playing. Okay. Okay, that deserves a nice. That's awesome. I want to be friends with this person. Ooh, the combo. Kitten in the oven. So now the question comes, next turn, we'll have the option, I guess it depends how he blocks and what we play. Yeah, this is going to be a thing. I want to be upset, but I just can't. Okay, I'll look at all the food making things. Interesting. So it's basically a perpetual blocker. So at this point, if we attack, all they're going to do is block and then sack it. So we get no benefit. At this point, I'd rather play this guy to give us a better opt thrill chain. Nothing good comes of running into the kitty that's hopping in the oven anyway. Oh, and he's got a kitty too. Yay. Oh, I wish the kitty liked me. Ooh, what's this guy? Okay. He has haste. That's annoying. I think we just trade here. This guy is never doing damage with the cat on the field. And he has the option of sacking it to make 2 foods. So either way, we're happy. Alright. So let's start by opting. Okay. So it seems a little weird to keep this guy, I realize. But we have the option at some point, depending on how this falls out, to do the damage to the cat and go wide with creatures. So I kind of want something I can block, or excuse me, attack in with. He can't block. Especially since next turn there's a decent chance we'll have the carriage. with the 2 mice, which means it can go wide itself. Um, I want some more options, because this is just going to keep happening. I have no way to stop this. Oh, and see, we can actually... Hey, reading my cards. So I can, if I thrill on his turn, I can actually trigger this then. Alright, so we have... Once again, I think I just want to put dudes on the board. He only has 1 card in hand. We have a bunch. We have stuff that's going to draw us cards. We're not in any immediate danger. I like giving myself options as we move along. Especially if he ends up skewering something. Because while this can't be stopped, I have 15 turns before... Well, I guess I have 14 turns before it's a real issue. So next turn, we have the option of, well... that's 1? Oh, he's just gonna... Okay, play it out. Yep. So the question is, do we block here? I think we have to. He can't pump it. This gets rid of one of his creatures. We can just crew with the knight. He's going to get a food token. No. Arena. Which is vaguely annoying. But it gets rid of one of his creatures. I still got 2 creatures out of the deal. Both of which end up killing these guys. And you can only sack 1 creature a turn. Alright, so I think... trying to be mana as efficient as possible. I think we're going to opt right now. See what we have. Ah, here we go. So how do we use this guy? Well, we can fly over first off. That's the easy part. Let's kill this guy. Yep. Resolve those. And then he's still going to get the cat back. Which means I don't know that we want to attack. Although, this might be an opportunity. This might be greedy. But I'm going to actually return the cat to his hand. It's going to do the same thing as sacrificing it, basically. And it gives us a chance to punch in for 5, which we really need. We need to win the race here. And then on his turn, we can thrill, discarding the land, to do 3 more points of damage directly to them. Yep, you got me. Ooh, interesting. Alright, so I think we do this now. Let's see what we get. Okay. 3 there. I think it's a pretty obvious creatures. Yeah. Get rid of those guys. Okay. I'm gonna attack. Not this guy. That's fine. He's still taking an extra 2. And then let's scry, and we can make the decision if it's worth cracking it to do the 2 damage, which I'm guessing probably not. Yeah, so, ooh, what do we have? Those aren't humans. The trample might matter at some point, but it's probably not worth it. I'd rather just get some better stuff in here. So I don't want to draw cards right now. I'm fine with that. Let's put this dude on the board. At some point, 2, 4, 6, 7. If he draws a land, he's going to be able to play that 4/5, which is going to be really annoying. But so much kitty. Man, I would have killed for that 2-drop that destroys an artifact. Ugh. And he drew the land. Okay. This is gonna hurt. Ah, never mind. Hurts less. As much as I want to draw with the Wishing Well, it is not the right choice right here. Right now, all the points of damage matter, so we throw the mice to the kitty. That's okay. I'm gonna just leave that in hand for now. Oops, wrong thing. We still have 1 throw left. Oh goody, more food. I think it's worth giving him an extra food token because he still only has 1 sack outlet. It hurts us in terms of him gaining life, but it means we don't take 3, and we're getting punched. We're getting kitty punched once a turn. Oh, that's sad. Okay, now we're in trouble. Play this. Let's scry 2. Not great. We might actually just die to kittens. Bring the kitty back, eat the mouse. That's a thing. Yep. My only thing here is at least he's not using the mice, or excuse me, Freudian slip, I guess, the food to gain life in so much as just get the cat back, which makes the race a little bit better for us. All the talk of kitties and mice have brought my cat out of hiding. Oh. Okay, now they're getting life. Oopsie. Okay, that's annoying. So they have no cards in hand. I think we just attack with everybody. I hear you, buddy. Well, I mean, there's also the choice not to attack with this guy because all, again, he's going to do is block with the cat. Yeah. This saves us from a cat attack back. Oh, and that has reach. Hey, I should read the cards before I attack. That was a total punt. Yep, nope, that was my bad. Got distracted with my own kitty. Alright, so let's sack this now. Let's make sure Arena's tapping right for us. Yep. I think we are officially in trouble, folks. Yeah. Why does this thing... I mean, I get it. I know why it has reach, but still. Okay, we are definitely in trouble. Slowest death ever. Ouch. Alright. We don't have any counter spells. We are basically just dead here. So let's see what we got. Not that. That is a big nothing. Yeah. Alright. So we got 1, 2, 3. I guess we technically have a turn to do 15 damage. So let's see what we get. I'm always a fan of not conceding until you tried every single thing. So yeah, literally can't do anything. We'll just sigh to the fact that we got killed by kitties, which I can't be too sad about. This is a pretty awesome way to go. We Seamus. Hi, buddy. You want to come up and say hi? He's camera shy, I guess. He's just going to talk to us from down below. Hey, buddy. Alright, this is not stellar. We Seamus agrees, okay. Gosh, this just doesn't do much. I mean, it's a perfectly fine hand. It has three lands. It has an opt. It has a so tiny. It doesn't do anything. Okay, so we'll keep this. We're going to throw back the 5-drop since we only have the 2 lands in hand. And we will try it again. Hi, Wee. Alright. What happened? I looked away for a second. Oh. Okay. That guy stops us dead in our tracks. That's kind of annoying. So does that guy. Alrighty. This does nothing other than fly, which at this point might be the best bet. So let's just play a Windrake. And see what happens. Oh, 3 colors. Well, that's annoying. Nope, we'll just take 4. Okay, so at this point, uh, yeah, let's attack in with everybody. Oh, see if I've been. That's okay. That's okay. This guy isn't going to get bigger anyway. My only thought was if I didn't play anything, he may be more afraid, but clearly that doesn't matter. So doing the extra 1 point of damage by opting there doesn't do anything, but we'll do it here. Oops, maybe. So now here's the thing. We can... I feel like we should keep this so we can punch through the 0-4. Yeah, we're going to do that. I can also just do 3 damage here and kill it. Yeah, let's just get rid of it. It's a 4/6 drop. Oh boy, he's coming in fast. Okay. Ah. I kind of just wish this guy had Defender so that I didn't have to worry about playing it properly. We're gonna punch through the wall because I don't want his guys having haste anyway. Now there's 2 cards in his graveyard. I almost want to use So Tiny on this guy. But still just a beast. I just need another way to deal with it. You know what? I'm just going to take 2 a turn. Let's just do that. Ugh. There's no reason to attack him with everything. I think at this point, I'm just going to fly over for 2. Play this Ogre. So that I can trade with the Witch Stalker if he attacks in. Because that guy will ruin my day pretty darn quickly. Yeah, he very well might have a trick. But I want to get it out if he does. Big dumb dude. Alright, so... I'm still just going to fly over. He doesn't have reach, right? Now I'm like uber paranoid and making sure that things don't have reach. And then I'm going to put him to sleep. I really want to be able to play Thrill, but I think that's just too good of a spell to use on that guy. Alright, he left all his mana open. The 2/5 is wrecking our day. Since Thrill still does a damage on their turn, I think I'm going to wait. Because he obviously... Oh, balls. Alright, so let's just do this now. Oh boy. Okay. So this is a thing. Yeah, yeah, that's a good card. Fortunately, he has only one swap remaining. Unfortunately, we're at 2 life. Okay. Nope. Nope. Man, we started off so hot with this deck. Okay, no more losing. It was working so well. Alright. We still don't have any creatures. This is another one of those hands that's just nothing. But I feel bad throwing back. Because we're going to draw. If we don't draw another island, this is dead for however long. So awkward. Let's see. I really don't like keeping hands that you can't really do anything with in the first 3 turns. Or technically, we can opt into something and then play so tiny, so maybe it's not terrible. But there's just so many other things we want to use opt for in our deck that I don't like using it to, like, find something when it can be actually kind of an aggressive card. Alright, I'm going to mulligan. We'll keep this. We'll discard the card we can't cast even remotely at the second. And again, I don't want to use opt when we have so many better things to do with it. And that might be wrong. That might be me holding on to it too much. But at this point, we can... So the question is, do we make them waste a turn and return that, or is it more valuable to use it later when it's got counters on it? I think I'm gonna wait. Yeah, 2 damage isn't enough to use that just yet. Alright. We're just going to play out the Windrake guy. Black-green can play some big scary stuff, so I'm a little concerned. And the removal they have options for in this set is frightening. Like, even Outmuscle here would be really bad for me. Or baked into a pie. That stinks too. It's even worse because the food is better with this guy. So at least we have this. Let's... This will be doing 3 theoretical damage a turn. Let's utilize our mana and spend it. Let's get some dudes in the air. If he's willing to bake to a pie a 2/2 flyer, 3/3 is even scarier. So the hope is it actually does something. He only has 1 card, so Festival isn't great right the second. If he attacks, we don't block because he can make it a 3/3, and that would be sad. Oh. Yeah, that's a thing. Okay. Okay. Cute. Nosy. Yeah, okay. Balls. So, we've got 5 mana. I think we play this guy out, see what he does, because we can opt and first strike him, and then if things get really crazy, we can bounce him, like we've been kind of holding on to. At some point, he's got to run out of removal, right? That's fine. This guy has menace, so that's a little annoying. So here we offer the block, because our guy's going to have first strike. Yeah, that's worth keeping. Oh, it's not going to have first strike. Man, I am bad at this game today. I've been up since 3 in the morning. I'm sorry. It's only our first card. So let's just return this guy. Let's bounce him back. The worst part is he's going to get to play it again. Super loose. So here we really hope we draw an opt. Okay. So we have 5 mana. This guy has menace. I don't like this guy. We can charm sleep this guy, which means he can sack it to him. I'm okay with that. That's probably better than any other option we have right now, even though it's not that great of an option. I'm going to force Arena to not tap like an idiot. There's also definitely an argument for just tapping this guy down and playing creatures, but we attack here because we're never blocking. Well, that's not true. We're not blocking next turn. See us oh. Okay. That's a thing. That card's really good. Oh. Okay, so on top of me screwing up earlier, we're in trouble. Like, our best bet now is that he accidentally sacrifices this guy to him. Like, that's an option for us. Otherwise, we are in trouble. Okay, so here's a so tiny. It only does so much. I still think we use it. He's got 3 in there. Then the question is, do we play this guy and possibly block? I think that's a better use of our mana at this point. We are on our back foot no matter what we do. So try to maximize whatever options we have. All right. We need to do damage. There's probably also an argument for playing them first, because then next turn you can do the damage, possibly play a card. Okay, that's annoying. Alright. At least we can theoretically block this guy right now. So there's the thing that gives Death Touch. There's a thing that gives +3. He could just be killing it to get it back. Ugh. I'm not going to block. There's way too many tricks right now that he could have. I want to get the borrowers onto the field, but I feel like I need more options. And this is the best way to get options. Because we know the 5/5 is attacking. It has to. So I'm going to probably block with the Wolverine just because I don't want to take 5. I can take the 1 for now. This will knock it down to a 4/4 at least. But the constant gaining of 2 is a problem. Okay. So I'm hesitating because we could play this, which allows us to block this guy much easier. I might also just attack in with this to randomly have him discard maybe something good. I mean, he may just be flooding. No, we're just helping here. But I feel like I need to do something. Okay, so he does have Lash. Let's go the safer route. We're going to scry with this guy. We can leave a land or something on top that we don't really care about, so that when we ping them on their turn... Okay, there we go. So we'll do that. No, 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 no. Come back, buddy. Come back. Thank you. So when we ping on their turn, we'll exile the land. We're fine with that. We'll draw the carriage next turn. Oh, all right then. Well, okay. Now that is a problem. Thankfully, we got rid of the Lash. That would have really stunk. Oy. The question is, do we... Oh, well... Balls. Okay. Oh, man. So, obviously, this resolves. Oh, yeah, because nothing like making Sir Conrad larger. That's good. Okay, so what do we do here? I think we sacrifice the goat. It's better than losing 8. Resolve. Yep. We're going to take the 1. Oh, this is gonna stink. Wow. Look at all the great on-color cards this person has. I am stupid jealous. Okay, so obviously we block here. That doesn't die. So there's an argument here. Is there any justification to do 1 here and tick him down? I don't think so. I think we just have to... Yeah. Okay. Well, we attack in with a 5/5. Because if he wants to trade with Sir Conrad, we are more than happy. At worst, he's going to attack with, or block with a noble, which at least clears the field. Oh. Really? That doesn't seem right. Unless he has a way to get it back. He probably has the 5-drop that puts a counter on it. Because at this point, our life goal is to keep this troll tapped down. Maybe they can mill themselves. Is that our plan right now? Ooh, this is painful. Ooh, closer to the mill plan. Just 16 more turns. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we're a few creatures off from that. That's okay. Ha, you had to pay full price. We don't have a green creature. 15 turns. So many good rares. I'm so jealous. This deck looks like it's so much fun to play. I think that's my only pain of being a limited player. Sometimes I just want to play the more fun decks, and then like this, where you get to do all these cool things, and instead I'm getting crushed by them. Alright, let's crew. Sometimes you gotta be the mice that gets rolled over, I guess. That's okay. Just means if we win, it's even better. The likelihood is slim, but... Okay, does this guy have trample? Oh, there's a saving grace at least. Oh, and I missed. Alright, let's do this now. Oh, hello. Better. We don't get to draw a card, but that 6/6 isn't going to punch us in the face. Okay, that is a slight problem. Yay, he's smaller now. Oh, he's got another one. Okay. So this guy can't attack. We'll do that. Oh, this is still vaguely awkward. Yeah, that's the thing. Come on, keep drawing cards. You only got 10 left in the deck. I can survive. Spoiler warning, I don't think I can survive. But we're not going to give up yet. Come on. It's our last goat. Last sacrificial goat. Alright. Crew this guy with that, since that can't block anyway. I kind of want to let him to draw the card. He's down to 9, that'd be 8. That'd be 7. I mean, it kind of helps us get there. I'm really tempted. He has 3 mana open. He could make this a 2/2. So 2, that would kill us. So let's put this guy here in case he has that +5/+5. I mean, he could still use it here, I guess, but whatever. There's only so many options we have. Let him draw his card. Yeah. What you doing, buddy? Draw all of your cards. Come on. Oh boy. I am. Yeah, buddy. So there's a concern that if I tap her to do 1 damage, that could kind of screw me over. I think, though, I need to do it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm pretty much dead anyway. Let's... Okay. So we'll do that. Next. I think it's more important that we make... Actually, we don't need to make it. We don't need it. It has flash. So we're just going to pass a turn. See what miracle arrives. Uh-oh. Now, if they put... Yeah, see, this is what we call instant death. Because all they need to do is play another creature, get Sir Conrad, and we are screwed. See, I feel like they should have played Sir Conrad before. Alright, we're gonna sack them. That's right, we had to play So Tiny before. Alright. Nope. Oh my gosh. So... No. Come on. Block there, block there, block there, and we still die. So even if we'd So Tinied, we still dead. But that was a mistake. So the lesson learned today, kids, is don't wake up in Montreal, fly into work a full day, and then try to play Magic coherently, because you will punt all over the place. We still managed to get 2 wins out of that deck. Which, not great. But the pool was pretty weak. So I'm not super bummed. We lost to Kittens, which is awesome. I definitely made some misplays. No doubt about that. I hopefully saw most of them. Not that that is a good thing, but that means I can learn from them. And that's the reason I do this. So we shall claim our prize. Consider it a night well spent. Thank you for joining us. Do it next week. Next week, I will not have just come from a GP, so theoretically, I will be more on top of my game, and we will crush maybe a draft next week. Like I said, I've done sealed. I like sealed, but I'd love to get deeper into this draft format and see where we can go with it. So, thanks for joining me. It was an awesome night, and I'll see you guys next week.